Water. Dehydration. Happy New Year.
Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage.
And I'm Deniz the Buddymeister. And today we're going back to the Kerala region and back to Malayalam movies.
Charlie is a 2015 Malayalam language romantic drama film directed by Martin Praktat, who also wrote the screenplay together with Uni R.
It stars Parvathy as Tessa, Dulquer Salmaan as the titular Charlie, and Aparna Gopinath as Kani. What did you think of Charlie?
It's a pretty decent movie and a very feel-good one at that. I liked the slow build and it was wonderful to look at. I had a fun time and I liked Parvathy and especially Dulquer Salmaan. But let's hear your thoughts first.
I pretty much agree with you. It is a very light and sometimes cheesy movie, not necessarily something that makes you think about stuff that much. Like you said, it looks very nice and the actors are fine. It's an okay movie, I guess, that couldn't give me much in the end, but it still was entertaining.
We've only seen a bunch of Indian films until now, but it seems that the story of this movie and the character of Charlie, this non-conformist, free spirit who isn't about rules of society and more or less lives by the motto, live every day as you please, and who at the same time brings joy and adventure to the lives of the people around him. It seems that this is a rather big trope in many movies from India. He, for example, reminded me a bit of Amir Khan's Rancho in Three Idiots.
There are many movies who deal with this free spirit kind of topic, or the fact that you're living another lifestyle or don't want to give in to social constraints like arranged marriages or become something your parents want you to become. And Charlie very much follows characters like that.
It might come across as rather simple, but I also think that characters like that can function as good role models. And in general, I like heroes like Charlie. Or even Tessa, who of course is different in her approach to life, but also a free spirit who can't stay in one place for very long and tries to do things her own way.
Interestingly, I think that these characters give the movie a hard time narrative-wise, you know what I mean? Because just like its characters and because of the characters, the movie can't find the right focus. It's more like this big stream of consciousness that deters it from getting deeper into the matter.
Yes, when Charlie becomes the primary narrative force in the movie, Tessa gets pushed in the background. It's the same with Kani, who is central for the narrative, but her role later on and her feelings towards Charlie are never really explored.
They felt quite marginalized, as if she somehow doesn't have the right or place in the movie to deserve her own place. She felt more like a plot device to bring Charlie and Tessa closer to each other. The motivations of the characters felt pretty bland in general, too superficial. And therefore many scenes didn't hit as hard as the filmmakers wanted them to hit, I think.
Like at the interval, for example.
Yep.
I guess it probably would have helped the movie or would have been more interesting in general if, for example, Charlie, as much as I like him, showed some more flaws or any real flaw.
Definitely. He is this mysterious Jesus Christ, Savior, Redeemer, whatever, who does what he wants. And there are never any real consequences. And I think a real role model should never get away with something like that. But then again, the movie is so lighthearted and kind of floats in its own atmosphere that this isn't that big of an issue.
And as said at the beginning, Dulquer Salmaan is so magnetic and at times ludicrous as Charlie, you can't take your eyes off him. This movie is more about this feeling of life, about destiny, fate, magic. It's kind of a warm and tender fairy tale, if you will.
Loaded with corny emotions and drama.
That too, yes.
But besides some choppy editing, it really looked nice, didn't it? The production design, like the apartment where Tessa lives, or Charlie's boat, or this little village where most of the last third of the movie takes place, or the way the song and dance sequences are staged and shot, all very beautiful.
Yeah, we didn't see any big song and dance sequences for quite some time now, so it was nice to get some here, really refreshing. That sequence with the circus tent in the desert.
Oru Kari Mukilinu.
Nice. It was really, really good.
And we got a cameo by Nassar as a magician at the end.
That one was fine too.
So, in German we'd say,
Charlie mag zwar etwas oberflächlich und mitunter kitschig sein, ist aber vielleicht gerade deshalb auch so leichtfüßig, romantisch und harmonisch.
schön gesagt.
I give Charlie 7 out of 10. It's more like 6.7, but I don't do that.
For me, it's 6 out of 10. It's more like 6.3, but I don't do that either.
So that's it for today. We hope we got you interested in checking out Charlie for yourself. Have you seen it? What do you think about it?
And tell us, what are your favorite song and dance sequences of all times? Yours is Zubi Dubi?
Probably yes. And if you haven't seen our super special review of 3 Idiots, you really should. Anyway, you can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram simply at The Jimmy Cage.
And you can hit me up simply at The Buddymeister. And also check out my podcast, BUDDYMEISTER SCORES, where I talk about the music of film, television and video games. It's available on iTunes and Stitcher.
And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all we have to tell.